something special today. What is this?
This is a 1971 Ford Bronco. So it is the first generation that Ford has ever produced for a Bronco. So it is extremely desirable. They're actually pretty rare if you get one that's all original, untouched, just because of how old they are.
Right. Where'd you get this thing at? What's the story behind it?
So I ended up getting the Bronco locally. So what happened is there was a person locally that told me about this Bronco. They were actually going to trade it into the local dealership on a new truck. They didn't feel comfortable putting a number on it.
Yeah.
They know I deal with Broncos.
With the dealership?
Yeah, the dealership knows I dealt with Broncos.
Interesting.
So the sales manager got me his number. He connected him with me, and what's crazy is the guy lived less than a mile from my house.
Really?
Yeah, so after I bought it, I gave him a $500 finder's fee.
The sales manager?
I gave the sales manager who connected me a $500 finder's fee at that big dealership. And as you guys know, or else everyone who does know me, you get, anytime I buy a vehicle, all you gotta do is send me the lead. I pay you $500 after I buy it. So if you find one and I buy it, send me a text, send me a call, 812-603-8191, and as soon as I buy it, you get paid $500.
That's easy money. So this guy made this dealership manager made $500 off that because you bought the truck with the lead. So tell me about the guy that you went and bought it from.
So the guy was local. Obviously, like I said, he was trying to buy a brand new truck. I ended up buying it from him, and then he bought a new truck. But I did a lot of work to this Bronco.
Tell me about it. What all did you do to it?
So whenever I got the Bronco, it was this color, but it just didn't look that good. Like it wasn't blended right. There was mismatch in the paint, different shades of blue. It just didn't really pop that well.
Right.
So I ended up sending it to the body shop, having them sand it all the way down, having them just repaint the entire truck to give it that showroom perfect look on the outside.
It is beautiful too. I mean, look at the photos and the videos throughout this video, and you'll see just the color really pops, especially with that white top. They contrast really well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then the other thing I did to it, which I didn't like at all on the Bronco, and it had to be done, is they had diamond plating in this Bronco. And it looked absolutely horrible. So it had diamond plating on the door panels, diamond plating on the dash. It just didn't look that good, and it really needed to get to that next level. So what I ended up doing was buying new door panels, front and rear. It was rhino lining in the rear, and then it had like a dingy carpet up front. So I ripped out the carpet, and then I had Bronco professional rubber matting down on the front and rears installed. I had the dash completely redone because it had diamond plating on it. And then I also put a brand new steering wheel in it, which looks awesome, and a brand new turn knob. And then it had a fiberglass hood on it.
Oh, right.
Anytime I get a Bronco, especially, this is the first one I ever had, which makes it more special, but I always want all metal. I don't want anything fiberglass on any vehicle I own, or especially a Bronco.
So this thing's completely metal.
The whole entire Bronco is all metal.
A lot of them are fiberglass, right? A lot of the ones out there on the market.
There are several that are fiberglass. I won't buy one, like I said. It's just because the fiberglass, it's not going to hold up in, let's say, 5-10 years. It's going to start spider webbing, cracking. It's not going to align correctly in the gaps. I just stay away from them. I don't like.
So whenever you were hunting this, or whenever you were hunting one like this before it came through, you were already had in mind you wanted collector spec, all metal, everything that a collector would be looking for, and then you found it.
Correct. So I've actually been looking to buy a first-gen Bronco ever since I started Broncos.
They're amazing. I mean, everybody wants one. Everybody in the OBS world wants one of these things.
So I've been studying the market on first-gen Broncos for probably 6 or 7 years, but I never felt comfortable buying one until this one that I got.
Nice. So if somebody were to purchase this one, they're getting one that's been thoroughly vetted.
Correct. So one of the reasons why I never felt comfortable buying a first-gen Bronco was because the values are just all over the place. And what I mean by that is, you know, if they're really rusted out and they have all the parts, you know, they go for maybe 15, 20 grand and they're in horrible shape. But then you have one that's sold for the highest for 1.87 million at Mecum. It was called the Ole Bronco. So there was just an absolutely wide gap.
But did I hear you right? $20,000 for the rusted junk funds?
Yeah, people get 20 grand for the rusted ones that need to be completely restored.
Oh, wow.
They'll get it, yeah.
And what's a restoration cost on that?
If you have it professionally done in engine and trans, whether you have it rebuilt, I mean, you're going to be spending, if it's done correctly with all metal, 6-figure plus. Yeah.
So one thing that's really cool about this is it just sounds like a vintage classic truck. Tell me about this motor. I mean, is that the one that came stock with it?
So yeah, so the guy that I purchased it from, he did a frame off restoration on it.
Gotcha. So every nut and bolt on this thing has been touched.
Yeah, he did a complete frame off nut and bolt restoration on it. Rebuilt 302 engine with 3-speed manual.
Nice. I got the Hurst shifter right there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you again for taking me for a ride, man. I feel blessed. This is a privilege. I know everybody that I've ever talked to that are into classic trucks, this is one of the top 3, and if you're a Ford guy, this is number 1.
I agree.
Yeah, thanks again, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, no problem. Hey, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Have a great one.
So guys, I really appreciate you guys watching that first gen. We did a ton of work to it, but what's even more special, we're actually shooting the next episode of the Bronco King, and this is the most rare 92 to 96 Bronco. We're going to tell you everything that we did in the next episode, so stay tuned.